Ed Gein's story begins in Plainfield, Wisconsin, in 1906. Born to an abusive alcoholic father and a fanatically religious mother, Ed grew up isolated from the world. His mother, Augusta, preached that women were sinful and corrupt, and she kept Ed and his brother sheltered from society. This strict upbringing shaped his warped view of women and relationships. When Ed's father died in 1940, he was left with his brother Henry and Augusta. After Henry's sudden death in a mysterious fire, Ed was left alone with his mother until her passing in 1945. That was when his life took a darker turn. On the surface, Ed seemed like a quiet handyman who did odd jobs for neighbors, but behind closed doors, his farmhouse was a nightmare. Obsessed with death, Ed began robbing graves, collecting body parts, and crafting disturbing trophies. Masks made of skin, chairs upholstered with human remains, even bowls carved from skulls. In 1957, suspicion fell on Gein after the disappearance of local hardware store owner Bernice Worden. Police entered his farmhouse, and what they found shocked the world. Worden's body was discovered in the shed, alongside countless grotesque artifacts fashioned from the dead. Ed also confessed to the death of tavern owner Mary Hogan years earlier. Declared legally insane, Gein was committed to a mental institution rather than prison. He lived out his life quietly, dying in 1984, but the public reaction was immediate and lasting. Ed Gein's crimes became the blueprint for horror. Norman Bates in Psycho, Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Buffalo Bill in The Silence of the Lambs all drew inspiration from his life. Gein became a cultural symbol of how real-life darkness can be stranger and scarier than fiction. His story horrified a nation, and his name lives on in the shadows of horror cinema. But here's the chilling question. How could one quiet man from a small town leave such a lasting mark on American nightmares? Subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment. Do you think Hollywood made Gein scarier, or was the real story far worse?